everyone, this is Taina, and today I would like to speak to you guys about, a vision that I had, from God. And, it took me a little bit to make this video because, to tell you the truth, it was very hard to swallow, because you have to remember that when God is giving you a vision or he's giving you words to speak, and when it's something that's the truth, he doesn't sugarcoat anything. He just give it to you in black and white. And one night I was laying down and I had this vision where I was walking with Jesus into a room, and the way the vision happened, it was like, me and Jesus are walking, and we end up in this place, and this place looked like it's like underground, that, man, if you lose yourself or somebody is looking for you, they will never find you, because that place is like deserted, and the things that happen in there is just, mind-blowing. And when we first got there, okay, I'm walking with Jesus, mind you, he has, the headcloth that he always put on, so I see like his profile. And we get to this place, and it's like a door that, it's a wooden door, but there's a glass where, somebody can just open the glass, just open the little, the little peephole. Matter of fact, yeah, the peephole, just to see who's there. But of course, when you're with Jesus, you are able to go everywhere and anywhere. And we happened to enter. We went inside the place. And while we was walking inside, when we was inside, Jesus said to me, I want you to see how much evil is happening in this world, and, get closer, because I want you to be able to, go back and tell my people what's going on in the world and how evil the people in the world can be. So, we walking and noticing people, and in the vision, when you're having a vision, it's like you're watching a movie. You're watching yourself in a movie, So when I saw that, we was inside, and as we was walking, there was, and once I got to the place and Jesus started telling me, different things that was happening in that place, it kind of reminded me of the movie Hostel, the movie Hostel. And sometimes we see movies and we think, oh, there's a movie, but it's literally people making fun of us, because they wouldn't think in a million years that we would think that they will be doing something like that, in the open. So once I saw the place, I'm like, man, that movie reminds me, that this place reminds me of the movie Hostel. So I'm watching, and Jesus is talking and letting me know, like, come here, I want you to see this. And I go to this room with Jesus, and in the room it was somebody laying down, that looks like they've been captured for a while and was waiting upon their time to be abused and have evil upon them. So once the person was laying down, and Jesus said to me, look, and in that room it's a place where they sacrifice people. They sacrifice you. They, some people are there to drink blood. Some people are there to, eat body parts, like, the brain, the hearts, the liver and stuff like that. And some other people, their high is to go in there and basically, cut people up like they doctors or butchers and doing surgeries and, cutting, just evil stuff, So it was heavy on my shoulder. I mean, it was heavy in my heart to even see that, because you don't think that there could be so much evil happening right under your nose, because up until that time, to me, it was a movie. So you get fooled all the time by the things you see. That's why it's not good to watch TV or let your children watch TV, because evil is feeding their soul, with all that negativity in them. So sometimes we just need to shut the TV off in front of our kids and give them a book to read or something. But it's not good to watch TV. Even us, so much temptation, sex, and everything happening on TV. It's like we like robots, you know. We see all these things and it processes in our mind, and sometimes it drives us crazy and think that it's okay for us to do it. And then the devil will start putting temptation in our mind to do certain things that we're not allowed, we're not supposed to be doing. That's against, you know, that's against God's, you know, will for us. So, you know, so, and then Jesus said to me, you know, because, you know, it's the pain and the crying and the screaming, you know. So there was this guy, you know, he looked like he just having like blood drain off of him, and he's like, you know, screaming and in agony, like, help me. But in a place like this, who can help you? No one can help you, because no one can find you. So you think about all these people that's been missing in this world, okay? All these, you know, planes missing, and where are the people? You know, where are the people? That's something to think about. And sometimes, you know, we don't realize how blood is like big business in America, you know, in the world, period. So sometimes we have to take a time out and realize that there's some evil, really evil stuff happening. And so the guy, you know, he's getting all these blood draining out of him, and this blood goes through like a bucket that, you know, the people that works in the place just collect. It's like a secret society bull crap, you know, like that. They go and they get their fix of evil, and then they go home like nothing, you know. So, and then once that happened, yeah, so once that happened and the blood was collected in this bucket, next someone came and took out, you know, the person's organs, you know, the brain, the liver, you know, the heart, all that was taken and put in another bucket. Then the body was just left there to get butchered. Okay, so once I saw that, I was like, wow. I was in daze, because I was like, I could not believe what I was seeing. And then the thing that really got me is when, you know, the blood that was collected was, you know, for the people that was in one room that just wanted to sip on blood. Like, they'll drink it like they were drinking wine, you know. So that was one room that had all the people that drink wine. Then there was another room that people will just, they look like they were waiters that was taking out the, you know, the organs for, you know, the people that was in another room that came to eat organs, which, man, that was pretty intense. Because when Jesus was showing me those things, I was like, I was just holding my mouth. And for quite a few times, you know, few weeks, I was just, you know, it just brought tears to my eyes, because I was like, there's a lot of people that's never gonna see their family members again. There's a lot of people that's been missing. Okay, you ask yourself, where are those people? Okay, and when I saw them eating the organs, I thought that was it. I thought that was the icing on the cake. But no, the icing on the cake was when Jesus said to me, come see this piece of paper. When I looked at the piece of paper, it was like a checklist of people's name on it. Okay, and it was to say, like, you know, the person's name, how old they were, you know, if they were male or female, and if they were smokers, or if they were drinkers. And the people that was there to eat the organs, if the person that they were going to eat the organs from, which was very sickening, if the people that they was going to eat the organs from, you know, either drink, you know, alcohol or smoke cigarette or do any type of drug, didn't want to eat that person. They didn't want to eat that person's organ because they felt like the person was impure. That's when I think I held my head like, are you kidding me? You're going to do evil with someone, but yet you worrying about if they do drugs, because you eating them, but you worrying about if their organs is clean, so you won't eat them. That's when I was like, wow, this is sickening, you know? Like, I couldn't believe that this was just right in front of my eyes happening. So And God was like, I want to show you, you know, who's doing these things. You know, I want to show you. I want to show you because I'm going to let you see them by the clothes that they're wearing. Okay. And when I saw the people that was wearing that, I was like, wow. It was like, you know, people well known, you know, doctors, lawyers, you know, judges and governments and, you know, even housewives and, you know, even husbands that will go home to their kids and their husband and you know, their siblings, but yet the people that they doing the evil to will never see their family again. And honestly, we always going to the doctors, we getting our blood taken out. Sometimes don't we ask ourselves, what do they do with all that blood? What do you guys do with all that blood? You know, what do you do with all that blood? And honestly, sometimes when we see an 18-wheeler, it doesn't mean that the person is probably carrying merchandise, okay? Because if people are well known in the world or in this secret society stuff, it's you cannot imagine anything can come in, you know, in here and get through. Because there's times we ask ourselves this question: what lab, what do they do with the blood? Okay, it's like big business. Blood is like big business, okay, in the world. Just because somebody, you know, look like us, that doesn't mean they eat what we eat. Evil is evil. So that doesn't mean they eat what we eat. They could eat people, drink blood, and we sit in here thinking like they eat burgers and french fries and, you know, salads and stuff like that we eat. That doesn't mean they eat that just because they look human. Because remember, evil comes in all different shape and form. So, gotta think about stuff like that. People are just popping up missing for no reason, and we just sitting here like another person just disappear. Just like that, just disappear. A whole full body just disappear, and people are just not even wondering what happened. So, this is the vision that I wanted to share with you guys, because when Jesus showed me that, I said to myself, wow, this is something that people are unaware of. This is something that people need to know. And I'm sorry that I delayed this message, because honestly, this really took me a minute to get myself together. Because that's a lot to take in. But I know God had, you know, Jesus wanted me to do this, and I'm going to do it because it's my job. It's my job to, you know, deliver a message that he wants me to deliver. So that's why I wanted to share with you guys, because there's a lot of people that are missing that we'll never see again, that you know, won't never see their family members again. So we have to be very careful, you know, around our surroundings, because we don't know who's who anymore. Okay, so I hope you guys can, you know, listen to this video and can share it with someone, and, you know, take something out of it for yourself, and start paying attention. Okay, start paying attention, because yeah, we're in a big country, and sometimes people don't pay attention to their surroundings, or if somebody's in trouble, or they don't want to, you know, meddle in it because they want to mind their business. But sometimes you have to realize that people just don't get up and missing like that. And sometimes planes don't just end up missing like that, and you don't know where they are. So I hope you guys can, you know, take this video very serious. And, you know, this wasn't easy for me to, you know, to swallow. So I hope you guys can, you know, can cope after this. May God bless you all. Bye.